Hey, what's up? This is the FML Podcast, episode 57. I'm the guest today, Eddie 2 times. What's going on, y'all?
What is going on? My name is Freddie.
And I'm Tyron Biggums from the Dave Chappelle Show.
For those listening to this, Lito actually looks like Tyron Biggums right now. He got the red
beanie.
The red beanie with the black hoodie. Jesus Christ.
And the jacket that looks like...
All he's missing is some crusty ass lips. It's crusty ass lips and a flask or something like that. Wow. Shots
That
fired.
nigga's being disrespectful.
Shots fired.
How's
Well, yes,
everybody
I'm
doing
Lito.
today?
Yeah, straight. You know what I mean? Good. Call me on the Monday. You know what's up? Everything's straight though.
So on Mondays.
Mondays is never good, man. Unless you that dude that
Nigga, you at home right now. You're not even working right now with your injury.
Hey, it don't matter. It's still stuck in your head.
Tell the people what happened.
Actually,
to your
before
leg.
you tell people what happened, man, why can't you hook us up with one of your sexually open-minded coworkers?
What the fuck?
Hey, well, here's what happened. Here's what happened.
You said you would hook us up with one of your coworkers.
The problem is that
Oh, for the podcast.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I think she got.
But we did though. He did.
She got cold
She
feet.
got
I
cold
did.
feet, yeah.
I put her in touch with the right people. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Shots fired.
But yo, I guess
Nah,
she got
he
cold
did.
feet.
He hit me up. I spoke to her. We met her actually. I met her actually at the Wangs and Thangs.
There's a restaurant called Wangs and
There's
Thangs.
a place of
Oh,
business.
yeah. Wangs and Thangs.
Wangs and Thangs. And she was all for it, but maybe it was the alcohol talking. She was all for it.
The
then
problem is that,
after
if you ask me, I'd say it took too long. You know, when something's hot, you gotta jump on it.
I hit
And
her
then
up
when
like 2 days later.
Whatever the case is, I don't know. Maybe she had some domestic things going on, and then maybe this, that, and the third. For whatever reason, she got cold feet. Last time I spoke to her about it, she got cold feet. But
What'd
you
she
got
say?
the next best thing. So
What'd
I'm
she
here.
say?
What up?
What'd she say though?
She figured she didn't know exactly what she couldn't say, and because the letters that we had to sign in was there was so many letters that we had to
Yeah,
sign.
but we were like for those
So many
let's put in
documentation.
context. Edward or
if you
Eddie
wanna, if you want to put it out there, see.
has a coworker
Okay.
that is an ex-sex worker.
Yeah.
And she was gonna come on the show, but she got cold feet.
Exactly.
It would have been pretty
So-
interesting, actually.
No, she's cool about it. She tells
Make it
everybody.
happen, bro.
Are you hot,
We got
man?
mad,
Yo,
we got mad fans that are requesting the FML podcast start addressing sex.
you
and
know,
stuff.
if the dollars make sense, we could do something. You know what I mean?
I see.
Dollars for who?
Hey man, you know we
Dollars
can't.
for
I can't be
everybody.
doing
Are you
everything
a
for free.
manager?
I'm not working
As
right
a matter
now.
of fact, I still owe
I'm not
Edward.
working right
you know,
now.
You know, in the back of my mind, I still feel like I owe you
For what?
For what exactly?
from like
There's a
2000.
few. There's a few things I could name them, but I want to know what you talking
Here
about.
we go.
from like 2002, 2003. Like when we
Is
were
that the
ordering
cell phone?
mad phones and shit.
Okay,
What
that's a
the
cell phone.
fuck, man? Yo, what?
Allegedly, man, chill.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Yo, statutes of limitations.
There's
are
no
fast.
statute of limitation on crime, man. What the hell?
Anyway,
Hey, yeah,
moving on.
Edward hooked me up so I could flip one of those.
You owe me
And a nigga was so broke.
Long story
Nigga took
short, you owe
all
me
that
about
money.
Are you
$15.
serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. You owe me
Wow.
$15. All your whole camp.
This nigga violated
Everybody owe me
Street
some
Code
money.
101. The
Anyway.
hell?
Yeah, I still owe you.
Anyway.
Don't worry, I'll make it back to you. I promise you.
Wow.
It's
Like I
been
was
13
saying.
years, maybe, or 15, maybe.
So he didn't even tell you, yo, hey, I need that. You ain't gonna get it back?
Like I was saying, man.
No, I just
That right there,
Bounce.
that's another dossier.
Wow.
What we gonna do is you want me to bring my coworker, let me hold something, and then we can make it work.
I come up with a price. Since he owe you, he'll pay the whole thing.
Hey man,
how about that? How about that?
We-
$15.
$15 ain't
So
nothing.
tell us about this, man.
That's
Right now, what I'm holding in my hand is a boot.
That's,
Yeah, he's supposed to wear it, but he's
Air
not
Cast
wearing
boot.
it right now.
That's the Boosty Callens number 5.
Let me see this.
Man.
So he's supposed to be wearing this, but he's not. Why aren't you wearing it?
Tell-
Well, first off, let the people know what the hell happened to you.
Alright.
As a matter of fact, for those that are not familiar, this is like the third time we have Edward on the episode. So it
By
should
the
be
way, man,
Eddie 3 times.
but
But
on top of that, I need a round of applause. I'm MVP of this. Ain't no one did it. Anyone of you guys has been here 3 times?
Not
Nobody's
even
been
2.
twice.
Boy, there you go, man. You know the people love me, baby. Let's go.
It's really because
There wasn't a
you're
request.
Freddie's cousin,
The
and I
people-
fucks with
nah,
you.
There was
that's a
not.
lie.
There
The
was not a
people love me.
request.
I know you
There
guys
was
on
not a
Instagram.
request.
You guys got polls up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby.
You're Freddie's cousin, and I fucks with you. I fucks with you for many reasons.
Hey.
1, because you're a good dude, but 2, because you're stubborn as fuck. That's why I fucks with you, because you fucking hold your ground on stupidness, but you still hold your ground.
Hey, man. All I got is my word and my balls. You know what I mean? That's all it is, really.
You know, on this
But
side,
yeah, let the
on
people-
this side of the table, we hold to the street code.
Well, let the people know
We
what
don't.
happened to
We
you,
don't. We
man.
don't run away from the plug. Ran
That's
off
real.
on the plug twice.
That's real. I could if I wanted to be honest.
So what happened with your broke leg?
It's not a
All
broken
right,
leg.
so
This guy's so Haitian. You've been saying that broken leg since we've been talking about
everybody gets it wrong, to be
You got a
honest.
broke leg, man.
Everybody gets it wrong.
Coco Bateman.
In other words.
this. That I agree to.
So what had happened was it was a Sunday morning.
Man, get straight to the point. Don't give us a just case story. We
You don't want one of those?
No.
This is what the people want,
Get
though.
straight to the point, bro.
What more can I say? Point blank, I was playing ball and I tore my Achilles heel. My Achilles tendon.
How'd that feel though?
Yo, real shit. Cause I set a pick, right? I set a screen. And
She's
then
a
I
just keeper.
pivoted, right? I got the ball. I was by myself, straight up, by myself. One man, one court, on the block, all day. Nah, but really, I got the balls by myself. I went up to do a 1-2 so I can go up and dunk.
Yeah.
Before you guys make jokes, it was a 9-foot
It was a
rim,
9-footer.
right? It was a 9-foot
don't
rim,
give a
and
fuck,
I gets up there. Those who know.
Okay.
So I get up to
Not
go
anymore.
dunk. So I pivoted, but at the same time, while I was pivoted, I get the ball and I explode up at the same time, right? And I guess somehow, some way, I just tore my Achilles
Did
tendon.
you hear it? Did you feel it?
I didn't hear it though. Funny enough, you always hear it, but I had tore it once back like 5 years ago. But from then until now, you know, I wouldn't have had the time to
You
heal
had
up.
surgery that
No,
time
it
you
had
did
been
5 years
It was
ago?
partially torn because I heard the pop, but I was still able to ball that day properly.
Bro, that's not gonna happen. If you tore your Achilles, you're not
He said
balling.
partially.
Even then.
Trust me. Has that ever happened to you?
No.
No.
All right then.
But that's a very heavy
I'm telling you,
injury,
man.
bro.
No,
You're
no,
not
it was-
balling.
It was a partial tear. I'm telling you, man. You hear the pop. If you hear the
All
pop, you know it's that.
Okay.
Ask anybody who had the injury.
So did you feel like you were sniped from the back?
That's exactly how I felt.
That's what people say usually.
You got to understand. I exploded up, but in reality, I jumped to the floor. I don't
And then
understand
you
how
look
that
for-
happened.
Hold up. And then what did
I
you do?
jumped to the floor.
What did it sound? What did you sound like?
I don't know what I sound like.
I heard you sound like somebody shot me.
Yeah, I felt like I got shot. There was 2 things that was going on in my mind.
Somebody shot me.
There was 2 things that going on because mind you, I'm in the
Jessica
park,
is
right?
always in the movie.
I'm in the park, right? And I saw some kids on the side playing soccer. So the first thing that came to mind is someone hit me with a professional soccer shot. You know the ones that curve from far. I felt like it was
Thought
one
the
of
DC
those.
sniper was around. Or something?
Not yet. Maybe DC United who hit me with his kick. So I felt like the ball came curved and it hit me behind my ankle, and then I slipped. So I'm mad as fuck, and I want to scream, "Yo, who the fuck, kid?" You know what I mean? But I know my people had their children. I didn't want them to think that I was talking about their kids. So I was like, "Oh, what the fuck, yo? Who hit me with the soccer ball?" They said, "Yo, there's no soccer ball. What are you talking about?" So immediately I'm like, "Okay, well, I got shot then." Now, these niggas think I'm fucking around. So then they said, whatever. They kept on playing ball. They scored the layup. I'm like, yo, I can't move for real. I'm on the floor. I'm screaming. I'm pain and agony. You know what I'm saying? Because it really hurts. But then I look up to see if there's any blood. There's no blood. Right then and then, I knew that it was my Achilles heel, and that was it.
So who took you to the hospital?
I ain't going to the hospital.
You did not. Oh yeah, it's true. Tell the people why you didn't go to the
I'm a G
hospital.
like that. I'm
Hey,
G'd
real
up.
No.
Real nigga shit right here.
Tell the people why you didn't go to the hospital.
Why? Because I'm G'd up, straight up.
No, tell us the real
From the
reason.
feet up.
This is what happened. You know what I mean? These niggas don't know nothing about the East Side niggas. Anyway,
East side.
here's what you got to understand, right? It's an Achilles heel problem, right? Injury. I tore my tendon. I drove back home. I did not go to the hospital because I knew I was gonna have to go to the emergency room, and that takes like what, about like 5 hours, 6 hours, 7
Let's say
perhaps.
4 or 5, yeah.
You gotta understand, it's Sunday afternoon. It's the last day of Game of Thrones. Niggas been waiting for that shit forever.
I give you that for that. I give you that.
It
for
was
that.
the last episode of season 7.
I give you that for
You
that.
understand what I'm saying?
Ed's girl's on the corner, like shaking her head, like
Yo.
that's my man. That's my
What
man
the-
You
right
know what
there.
it is, baby.
So you didn't go to the hospital so you could go watch Game of Thrones.
Exactly that. It sounds funny, but what? Is it gonna get worse? What was gonna happen? Yo, here's the thing that I didn't mention. Once you tear it, it hurts for 5 minutes, and that's it. You can't walk. You can't put pressure on it,
hurt?
but it doesn't hurt no more.
You just-
What's hurting is the swelling, because now your feet is
So it's
thumping,
not
right?
swelling while you're watching Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I had ice on it
Ice
though.
on it, man.
Real nigga shit. You see, you don't know about
I
that.
don't know about that, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Run off on the plug type of nigga. Anyway.
Yeah, no, but for real, I thought about it. I was like, nah, fuck it, man. I'm not gonna wait in the ER room for 6-7 hours. Ain't doing shit, because you know it's not.
So why didn't you go after Game of Thrones?
Because I was gonna still wait in the ER room, and I got a hookup. You know, we got hookups, baby.
Okay,
So
so,
the next
you
day-
got to hook up. Okay. I
Yeah,
get
the
it.
next day I called Shorty. She said, I'm into it. Come through. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom,
You know what
boom.
I mean? And I was in.
And then the surgery happened that very day?
You know what? They told me the only reason why we didn't do the surgery that same day is because the room was booked.
I see.
That's it. They could have done it the same day. I came 4 days later. It was a 30-minute
How long
surgery.
did you stay at the hospital?
No more than 2 hours.
That's perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
The surgery? No more than 2
Not the
hours?
surgery.
up.
Not the surgery.
Hold
No,
up.
the first day.
Your girl's
Okay.
looking at you funny right now.
Man, she wasn't there.
She's looking at
Were you there? You know, you didn't pick me up.
Gave
You
the
weren't
nigga
there.
what face?
Nah, it was like about 2 hours.
All
Maybe
right.
3.
So
Because Junior Black came through to pick me up.
after the surgery, how long did you stay at the hospital?
After the surgery, that was the surgery day. Shit, we got there like around 7:00, and I was out there by like 3.
Oh, so it's once again, you were out the same day.
Yeah, it was a 30-minute surgery, but they had me knocked out for about 2 hours.
Okay.
So everything you did was right then.
Exactly. It sounds funny, but
No, it's
I
not.
really wasn't gonna miss Game of Thrones.
I was just wondering between Game of Thrones, that part was perfect. You drove home, no?
You drove home yourself?
left
Real-
foot,
real
real
nigga
nigga shit.
I mean,
What you
but
niggas know about that?
you would have caught a ride and all that.
Right.
but,
Fuck yeah.
real niggas-
I ain't driving. The fuck am I driving on my broke leg for?
Yo, it was crazy.
It's
You
not
gotta
a broken
understand.
leg, man.
Man.
What's wrong with this guy?
I ain't driving
You
Coco
understand
Bay,
what
nigga.
happened? My tendon was cut, so I couldn't. It's like there's no traction. I can't get the strength from my calf to put on my foot when I want to plant down. I can't. So
I get it.
driving
You're
with
a
my
Kobe
right foot.
hater that had a Kobe injury.
Man,
That's exactly what the fuck happened to you.
Another real nigga moment. He drove with his left foot. Know what I mean, so I didn't give him more of that.
Did you? I'm not sure you did. Did
I
you?
drove on. I had no choice. Yeah, I couldn't go more than
Can't
5
put
kilometers
pressure
per
on. Can't
hour.
put pressure.
I couldn't with the right foot. I couldn't.
Were you far away from the house?
Yeah, pretty far. I was around Sherbrooke. Where's it at? The
He's
park.
at the plateau.
That's the plateau.
Yeah.
That was mad traffic on the Sunday.
Oh,
You
schlag.
understand?
So now, since that day, you haven't been working. What you been doing? Collecting checks from the white man?
Yeah, something like that. It took a minute to go through, and I got my woman to
Shorty,
support me.
Shorty do wop.
She held me down, right? She held me down. That's what's up. And since I've been,
Since then, you've been collecting checks.
yeah.
So
So
what
trying not to run through my savings. You know what I mean?
So, aside from that, have any of you black men gone voting this weekend?
Actually, that was my next question.
If I voted,
That was my very next question.
You're not a citizen, so it's okay.
hood
Did
nigga
you
shit.
go vote?
Hood nigga shit.
No, but you're collecting. Don't forget, you're collecting checks. That
Hey, what's
the
wrong
man
with
is.
this
I
dude?
don't know
sending-
what's
Why
wrong
you
with this
talking
guy
around?
I'm
today,
just
man.
asking.
You want me to get
Did-
kicked out the country?
Breaking
No.
every single street code
My God.
ever tonight.
Well, shit, that nigga really broke his leg. Like, really?
He
Okay.
didn't break his
Hey,
leg.
bro,
His
I
Achilles.
tore my tendon.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you go vote?
Nah, man, I ain't gonna
Did
vote.
Did
go
you?
vote?
No, what is it? Did you
voted.
go vote?
I voted.
You did?
I'm not allowed
I
to
want
vote,
to
though.
know the nigga reason you're gonna give me for not having gone voting, and then I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you yours, and you
Yeah.
can tell us
Okay,
yours.
the reason
I'll tell you
why-
mine right after.
It's because I'm a hood nigga. That's why. I wasn't thinking about that. Fuck that.
What's wrong with these guys?
That's
man? I need
In,
new
in
friends.
all
I need
seriousness,
new
in all
family.
seriousness, I don't think I'm allowed to vote because
Yeah, you are.
I'm not a citizen. I'm a permanent
You're a resident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you can vote.
You can vote.
I was always told that I'm not allowed to vote.
for the city.
You'd like to believe that so you could give yourself
can't-
the allure that you're a criminal and you can't vote.
Yo,
and shit
First
like
of
that.
all,
You looking real suspect right now, bro.
yo, here's the thing. I know that I can't vote. Okay, you guys saying I can vote for the city.
Yeah, you can vote for the city and
You
the
can
and
vote
the, and the
even
province.
Provincial.
Definitely not the provincial.
Yes.
Definitely not.
I'm pretty sure.
Definitely not. That I know for a fact. Perhaps the city. Perhaps. But I
I
definitely
didn't
can't
go
vote
vote because I was working.
because you got
but
hot.
But you
Work-
had a week.
yeah.
You had like 5 days to vote.
No, but work gave me 4 hours to go
see.
vote.
Oh,
So
my
I finished
God.
work earlier. But it was raining. It was late.
Hold up.
This is the kettle
Well,
call.
it wasn't late, but
This
It
is
was
the kettle
raining,
calling the pot
but you
black.
were driving.
yes.
Okay.
It was dark outside. My daughter needed
It was
me to
dark
come back
outside.
home, so I went home.
What are these excuses, bro?
I'm
Nigga
telling
excuses.
you, it's the kettle calling the pot black. That's exactly what it is right now. He was getting at me.
Actually, as a matter of fact, as well, I was on the wrong side of town to do it.
What do you mean?
Because
He owed money.
no,
He can't be in the streets like that.
so
I wanna hear
I
this.
have to vote on the East End, and I'm on the West.
Oh.
They said
and-
it to your
No,
mama
you can
could-
vote anywhere.
No, you actually have to vote.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,
by your address.
Exactly.
Really?
And
You
a,
sure?
nigga be moving a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
So I wasn't in the premises.
Can you imagine if
to do
anybody
good.
could vote anywhere? It'd be hectic.
Hell
no,
yeah.
no.
Man,
Eventually, it'll be that. It'll be
But
all
did you go?
computerized.
Did you vote for Tyler Lemko?
No.
Man,
Why
that's
would
a fuck
The
nigga.
dude
He
who
told
came
me
through,
to vote for Valérie Plante. Why would I vote for
He
him?
told you that?
I think
Pretty
he
much.
mentioned that.
No, he told you that's who he'd vote for if he wasn't a candidate.
Exactly. I'm not a candidate, so I'll vote for her.
So you voted for her?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm actually not too mad that she won. How do you guys feel about the fact that we got a new
Well,
mayor?
I
Valérie
voted for
Plante?
her, but to be honest with you, it's just the only reason I voted. Well, not the only reason. The reason why I voted for her is because I feel like everything Coder is doing is for himself and for his legacy. It's not for the people. It's not really for the city. Well, I mean, the city as a whole kind of profits from it. More like the downtown area
Well, the
and the
tourism.
businesses and the tourists, exactly. But other than that, people outside of that area aren't really profiting from all this
Freddie's
stuff.
real mad about the lights
real,
on
though.
the Pont Jacques Cartier, on the Jacques Cartier
Fucking
bridge.
terrible. Man. What is it, 30 million?
Yo, I don't know.
After them br-
Thir-
For the
What?
Montreal
Something like
375 project,
30 million.
they dropped a lot of money.
The other day I
think
was
it was
driving
35
by
or
it. I
37.
mean, it looks nice, but 30 million is a lot of money.
It's
What's
too
so
much
nice
money.
about it?
It looks cool. It
Yo,
looks
Yo,
There's
nobody
a-
goes, like I told somebody, nobody goes to France to see the lights on the Eiffel Tower. They go for the Eiffel Tower.
exactly.
So nobody gives a fuck that it's lit up.
Yeah, but it's nice in the dark that it's lit up. Like
But
you're
it's
not really
pointless.
seeing the bridge if you're down.
But what do you want to see the bridge
Yo,
for?
that-
If you're down there
was-
looking up, you're not really seeing the bridge.
Man.
Come on, they could have did so much more, man.
Bro.
I'm just
Starting with
astounded
the
that it was
streets.
$30
Starting
million.
with the streets,
That's a
man.
lot of
It's something
fucking
between
money.
25 and 30 million, something around that.
But hey, I'm down with Valérie Plante because, like I said, man, she trying to join my two worlds. She's trying to build the metro from Lachine to Montreal Nord.
That's what's
I'm
up.
all for it.
What is it called? The pink
that
line?
was the least of the reasons why I voted for her, because that's
I
never
don't
happening.
know nothing else that,
is,
she's like
that is
running
never
for.
happening.
The pink
I'm
line?
telling you right now.
That's I think that's number one on our
But that's
priority
not
list.
happening. Hey, like I told him the last that episode, we've been waiting for the blue line 3 stops for 20 years. How
For
the
them to add
fuck?
3 stops?
Yes.
What were gonna be those stops to go where?
Most likely after Saint Michel, probably P9. What's after P9? Viau, La Cordère, and L'Angelier.
Fuck, that would have been good, man. Because
But-
that fucking bus
Or
ride.
even smarter would have been anything that goes from Saint Michel all the way to the mall, or what's it called, the Galerie d'Anjou.
Yeah, don't you?
But no.
Here's what
Yeah,
you have to
we
understand.
haven't seen that in 20 years.
I'm
So
sorry,
how,
I'm
how are you
very-
going to do 29 stations?
I'm sorry for all of our American listeners. Right now, we're strictly talking for our Montreal listeners, but yeah, like you people in Montreal must know, like the Metro Boulevard is so long. The bus ride is like 40 minutes to reach the
So
metro
long.
because all the metros are almost downtown. Whether it's P9 Metro, L'Angelier Metro, like Radisson Metro, it's close to downtown.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's it
definitely
would be
south.
great if they had a metro cutting that in two.
The reason-
But I didn't know that they wanted to extend the blue line.
you
to
never
those-
heard of Blue Line
No, they
station?
had said that.
Well, I didn't know
I
it was
remember.
to those places.
Well,
but
that's
hey,
the only place where it could have
I'm
done it.
down for that pink line or purple line that she's
I'm
trying
pretty
to
sure
fuck
it's
with.
gonna happen.
Everybody's down. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going
It's
to
gonna
They
be,
built
part, it's
fucking
gonna be
Power
part of our
Metro.
If it
legacy.
happen, it'll probably be in like 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I guess, right? When she won't be running for mayor.
Man, I'd
when
say
she
8
won't be
years
in the-
about.
She's not going to do
She's
last-
not going to be in
I
office
don't think she'll
anymore?
last more than 4 years.
You gotta understand. She's the first. No, she's not the first female.
Is it the
Montreal?
first female mayor?
Montreal, yeah.
Montreal.
Yeah. And she's the first.
That's dope.
And
Congrats
she's the
to you,
first
lady.
major. She's the first female mayor of a major city in Canada.
Wow. Congrats
So-
to you, Valerie Plante.
Right?
Congrats.
Congratulations. She needs something that's going to stick with her forever. This line is supposed to be called the pink line, right?
Yeah.
It's
but-
gonna stick. She's definitely gonna work on that. Just so you say, I did that. Just like Obama
Yeah,
that has
okay, so-
Obamacare. Trump is trying to have whatever the hell he's trying to do.
So let me put this.
They all want
first,
something.
First off, it wouldn't make no sense to have the pink line before the blue line. That's number one.
Why not?
It just wouldn't make because they've been working for 20 years on fucking 3 or 4 stations.
I don't know.
So that's
maybe
one
it's a
thing.
zoning issue. I don't know.
So that's one thing. So I don't see, again, logically speaking, how are they going to build a 29 line metro, a 29 station line when they can't build 4 more lines on the line that's already there?
I
4
don't
more
think it's
stations.
29. That's not
It's
But I'm
29.
actually curious
Sure.
to know
Yeah.
why.
maybe it connects with something else that makes it 29.
No, it was 29. It
'Cause
was
I saw the
29
picture.
stations.
I'm actually curious to know why you voted for her.
Because I felt again like Cordell. One thing about her is if you listen to her, she's really about the people.
Okay.
One word: change. It's always that.
Exactly.
It's always that.
That's
no
what it
matter
is.
what.
That's
It's
exactly what it
always
is.
that. People are tired of the old regime. Change. The reason why they voted for Obama. Change. The reason why they voted for Trump. Change. They were tired of Obama shit, which made sense to me, but whatever. They
Made
wanted,
sense to you?
Obama made
No,
sense.
what he was doing,
Okay.
but they want to change. That's the only
I
reason
thought
why
you
he
were
was
gonna
spitting
turn
pure
Republican
crap.
right now.
No, of course not. He was spitting pure crap. But what he did, he said that he was going to come through with change. And that's why people voted for him. That's all it is. Cordell's been, not to say that he's been fucking up, but there's a lot of things that have been fucking around under his regime.
Yeah,
And people want change. And that's all it is. That's always what it comes down to.
and he
Change.
can't back up everything he's done. He can't back it up. He can't back up the budget for it. Speaking of the lights, there's also the Formula E.
370 Exactly. That
Yo,
Formula
that
E.
shit
and-
cost 25 million, but they didn't bring back anything. They gave away 20,000 tickets.
No, they got some type of recognition. Montreal.
Your
was
recognition, yeah, but it has to bring back. It needs to. I mean,
I think it's a future
monetarily
project.
speaking, huh?
I think it's a future project. 'cause
Yeah, it
I think
is,
they
but
were
you
the-
can't give away 20,000 ticket on the first. The first one should be the biggest one.
I don't know. I don't know what to say, man.
So you're saying that he's spending money uselessly?
It's not useless.
It
It's just
wasn't the
reckless.
wisest. Exactly. It wasn't the wisest.
It's not
right?
useless. It's reckless.
You know what I'm saying?
And
But
on
that
the
was
same
his
note-
view.
And speaking of, like Carl was speaking of people, speaking of people that are spending money recklessly, your boy Tyrese was in the news the past 2 weeks.
Do you know that's exactly what I was gonna say?
Oh yeah.
Your boy
He knows you by
Tyrese
heart now.
has been in the news for the past 2 weeks.
Mm.
Y'all heard about Tyrese? You heard about
Yeah, I did. I mean, at first, I didn't care much. It started with him fighting with The Rock over.
Tyrese?
I
Over
think
the movie.
I think The Rock is doing a spin-off of Fast and
What
Furious.
it is, it's
Yeah.
Fast and Furious is at its 9th movie right now.
God damn.
And
Is it 9th?
Yeah, it's 9th. Well, they did the 8th. Now they're going to do the 9th. They were supposed to do the 9th next in 2018 or 2019. But I guess having that they have The Rock in it, and he's the biggest star in the world right now.
Yeah.
The male actor.
I don't know why, but yeah, keep going.
Because he's funny and he's a good actor.
He's
He's
a good
alright.
actor. So
He's a great actor.
he's funny,
I mean,
charismatic. You know what it is?
yeah.
It's his charisma.
And if he wasn't 6'20", 300 pounds, he'd be like one of the greatest actors out there. It's just his size doesn't let him do any role.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway,
I know he was good in that football movie with Exhibit.
Gridiron.
Yeah, Gridiron Gang.
Great Iron Gang.
That was a good movie.
I know the name, but I can't remember if I
It was
saw
an
it or not.
actual good movie.
Anyway,
Yeah, not my cup of tea, but yeah. so they decided to do a spin-off with The Rock. Tyrese, that fucks with his money. Because if there's a spin-off with The Rock, they have to put the Fast and Furious
On hold.
on hold. So he says apparently that he was supposed to get $15 million for that.
Mm.
And he's not getting that $15 million until 2020.
Mm.
But the problem is that while all this is going on, Tyrese is in a legal battle, I guess you could call it.
yeah,
With
With his baby mama.
his
exactly.
baby mama.
Baby mama drama.
Exactly.
And she says,
child
that,
abuse.
I guess, trying to get more money from him. She
Shout out
says,
to my lady.
We
for
don't
no
know if it's
baby
that.
mama drama.
I know it wasn't about more money. It was custody. She wanted full custody.
Mm.
And after 2 months of not seeing your seed, it works on people's nerves. So he broke down. That's all that really happened, really.
But aren't there some allegations that he might have beaten his daughter or
Yeah, but
something
he
did,
like
beat
that?
exactly.
that case. He beat that case, though.
They did she
So
dropped the case.
So the
She didn't beat
baby
it.
mama was alleging that he was beating the daughter.
Yeah.
Yes, something like she couldn't sit.
Exactly.
It was so bad that she
Apparently-
couldn't sit, but apparently that was bullshit.
Yeah.
and he flew an airplane over her schools with
saying that he loves her.
But yo, my
That
point,
was the day before the
my
court
whole
case,
thing
he did.
and why I didn't care at first is why is all of that on social media?
That is my point. I've been arguing with Edward for a week about this shit.
Yo, I mean,
why is
like,
your
if-
whole
if-
personal life on social media?
If you were being reported on, it would be okay. If the Shade Room or the Baller Alert was like searching through your life and exposed some shit.
He's snitching on
But
himself.
this motherfucker is every 2 days on Instagram, like telling his life story.
I mean, first of all, I think they already knew that he was going to court. He was having legal trouble.
You know,
Okay.
you know what I noticed? We do a lot of first of alls.
Right?
We do
Which
first
you-
of alls
okay.
on first of alls. Keep going though.
Right? And it's inevitable. Hollywood News or what's that joint called?
Which one?
The one that's always spying on these celebrities when they come out the airport.
The gay guy, Perez Hilton or TMZ.
Him too, TMZ.
Okay,
TMZ, they was gonna jump on that for sure. You can't.
What
get
about
away from
TMZ?
that. They was gonna find out if they didn't already that he was going to court.
Okay, but
People
that's okay.
leak information.
But that's okay. You're going to court. Whoops.
Nah.
Everyone's going to court, goddammit, today. But why are you on Instagram saying, that you love your daughter? Everyone knows that you love
Why
her.
can't
Why
it be a
you
cry for help?
crying?
though?
You're
Why
doing
can't it
all
be a
that?
cry for help?
Hey, you know what? I watched it. I watched it and watched it and watched it again.
I
You're
didn't
right.
watch
It is a
it.
cry for help. But
Yo.
the thing is, Tyrese has been doing this for years, and that's the problem. And that's not even only a problem with Tyrese. I feel like it's a societal problem at this point. Why is it every time that something's about to happen, we pull out our cameras? I say we because I'm putting everybody in the same. Because I don't do it. You don't do it.
Yeah,
Really.
niggas
I
don't
should
pull out
do
their
it
cameras,
more,
man.
but I don't.
Homegirl down there does it.
No, she don't.
So the point is, why is it every time something happens, we pull out our camera? That shit makes no sense. People get beat up. People are going through shit, and other people pull out their cameras instead of helping. They're filming,
Because it became the norm.
and
that's
then,
why.
that's the thing with him. Everything he was doing, it became the norm that he was filming.
No, he's letting people in his life. He's letting people know what's going on, why
That's
he's
too
breaking
much.
down and all that.
There's too much. Is too much, man.
Hey,
Your
listen.
some shit gotta-
Sometimes
Let me put it to you like this: would you, let's say stuff happened in your family, would you have liked it if your parents or your family put it out there? Not yourself. They put it out there. You don't know how the little girl's gonna react later on, looking at her dad talking about her life like that.
he wasn't necessarily talking about her life though.
Yeah, he was.
What did he say? He
He's
said,
talking
I,
about the situation
he said, I
between him
miss
and
my
Norm.
baby. That's about it.
No, but he put it out. He put everything out there.
That
Nobody,
he was going, that he was
put
going to court?
everything out there.
Nobody cared. Nobody put anything out there. He did. And then, I never been on Tyrese's page, so I decided to go look at the page. Yo, Tyrese does the absolute fucking most for the gram, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's his
He's been doing it for the
personality.
past
Now,
month.
now you know what I noticed?
Yeah.
There was a picture taken like maybe 2 weeks ago with him and his girl or his wife in front of the courtroom,
Yeah.
and he was kissing her forehead, and apparently they were praying. Whatever.
Mhm.
2 weeks later, he uses the same picture. He says, "Hey, somebody took this picture of us." So I decided to post it as if it was a surprise and he didn't know somebody. It's like he didn't realize he took
sure?
the picture.
Are you
Go
sure?
look at it right now. Go look at it right now.
The latest is because he's been crying that he's been going broke.
Yeah.
Yep.
First, that's not true.
He's been.
That is not true. He didn't cry.
Well,
that he
actually,
was
let's address that. You don't
going
think
broke.
he could be going broke?
First of all, this is one thing that you guys gotta understand.
Here we go.
These guys got more money than we do. Their broke is not our broke.
Obviously.
You understand what I'm saying? He's out here liquidating money more than he's supposed to. That's all it really was.
Okay. What do you mean by liquidating money?
You mean
I'm
spending?
assuming. I'm assuming for the court
Okay.
cases. I could only speculate.
That's how you go broke, Edward.
I can only speculate. I can only speculate that he's spending money for the lawyers, his lawyers, and her lawyers, and at the same time, he's up to what he said, 13,000 a month.
About? I don't know.
I don't know. What is it?
For the
Child
for the
support?
Child support.
It must be
And
child support.
alimony?
It must be that.
13K
I don't
a
know
month?
if it's one or the other. That's what I said.
13K a month.
15K a month is not supposed to make someone like Tyrese.
Yo,
I don't
look
know
at
what else
Tyrese's IMBD. Tyrese's supposed to be like, let's say
Like
He's
Transformers
alone
and
Fast and Furious alone.
Fast and Furious alone. That's decent.
But, okay.
That's not including music. That's not including shows. That's not
What
including.
shows? He don't do no shows.
He's on that show Stars.
Oh, show stars.
He's a preacher on. There's a show Stars on
It
Stars.
probably lasted one season.
So that's still money.
Okay, that's
You,
one.
you're trying
check.
to tell me. You're trying to tell me Tyrese isn't getting at least
But you know
50K
what?
an episode.
He